Hello everyone. This is Sado and LadyPauline.
Hello.
Hello. And
That's right.
yeah, we're about to stream this game played on Rebound on the 8-player version. I need 1 more minute and then we can start. You can see the teams on the bottom. I'll make an introduction in a minute or so. Okay, there we go. So, as you can see at the bottom, one of the teams is consisting only of Beard Clan members. We have Daan on the top, Kungen, Razor, and finally Whitecore Mr. Fu. While on the left side we have 4 players from different teams. Eastern Boss, Progrus, Dima, and finally Raketa. I'd say both teams are pretty strong. What do you think, Pauline?
Yes, I think are equal.
Yeah.
The beer team is very strong. The kungen especially, and Razor, probably.
Yeah, pretty good spammers indeed.
But generally, yes, Raketa and Boss, they are very strong players. And also Dima can make big spam. Progrus is smart guy, so I think this team is also very good.
Mm-hmm. We started a little late, so we're 20 minutes into the game. Hopefully everything's alright regarding the stream quality. As usual, just tell me if something's wrong. This is probably our last stream before the tournament games. Tomorrow we'll have a drawing of the tournament, and I'd like to invite you all to watch it on Knights and Merchants World's YouTube or Twitch, cause we're gonna be transmitting it. I'll be actually doing the drawing along with one of the tournament organizers, Killer Reus. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake trying to pronounce his name. So we start at...
Kirillaros?
Yeah, exactly. Or just Kirill.
Kirillaros.
Yeah, I usually say Kirill because it's easier, you know. We start about 19 of Central European time. So it's like 3 hours ago, but tomorrow. And I think the stream will take about an hour. We'll also talk a bit about the tournament, our expectations about how the teams should do in the tournament, which teams are the pretenders for winning, for example. I'll also have a quick few words about the rules of the tournament as well, just to make it clear for everyone participating regarding how the rules look like, and obviously we will have the drawing as well. I'll talk a bit more about it tomorrow, obviously, but right now I can only say, to be short and precise, that we should have 4 groups. At the moment we have 12 teams, but I think we'll have a bit more. We will know by tomorrow, I guess. So we should have 4 groups, each with 3 or 4 teams. And the rest of the drawing procedure will be explained tomorrow, I guess. So that just, you know, a little piece of information about what will happen tomorrow. And today we're looking at a game of pretty good players. Many of them are participating in the tournament. Actually, I think everyone here is participating except for Progrus. Am I correct? I think the Beard Clan is actually...
probably, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Beard Clan is actually... That's how the team looks like. Daan is a replacement, at least formally. There was one more guy there, I forgot right now. Who was it? Zatora, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah. The right side...
I'm looking on the...
Yeah. Yeah, go on. You're looking at whom?
Oh, never mind.
Trying to...
No,
yeah?
never mind.
Okay. Trying to find something interesting in the bases. It's kinda hard when everyone's doing a good job. I have nothing to pick on. So I'm looking at Progress right now. Seems like he has 4 farms. It's 25 minutes in the game. He's finishing up his iron production.
And I see no baker yet.
Oh yeah, this is Rebound, by the way, so I'd like to remind everyone who doesn't remember that this map is really low on food. You can see Progrus almost finished up all his bread pieces, and he's only left with about 30 wine. So most of the players will try to go for the meal first and then make swine farms. We'll see what will Progress decide to do, however. So far he has 1 swine farm and another one is almost finished.
Maybe those farms will drop because they were fast and they are 4. So they are all working now. If he will have enough for those pigs, it might be good.
Yeah, it's of course possible to have a nice city without food issues, making like 3 pig farms, just like I think Progress is planning to.
Yes,
most people,
this.
however, try to make a meal first, just to be sure that nothing wrong will happen. But the farms are indeed
it will
quite
happen
fast.
anyway, but
yeah, this is pretty hard map regarding food. But on the other hand, except for food, everything else is pretty easy on this map. You can see every single location, well, almost. A good example against what I'm about to say is Daan's location. But most of the locations here have pretty close resources like iron, gold, and coal, etc. In Daan's case, however, you can see the iron is a bit far away, so it might be a bit problematic to have fast iron production. But I'm pretty sure Daan we will do good. You can see quite nice farms for this time. It's not even 30 minutes into the game and he already has 6 working farms, almost 7th one. This looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, but this is very good. And I also think that this location is not bad for iron, because you are making stone. After stone you are going for wood on the top. And just when you have wood you are on the way for iron, so...
Yeah, it's always easier when...
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's always easier when you can, just like you described, when you can go to a resource which is far away, and you can make some other buildings along the way, like farms or woodcutters. Yeah, I guess a good example is the Final Frontier, location 5, where you have iron really far away, much further away than what Daan has to build here, and you usually make a lot of farms along the way, because it's like on the other end of the base, so you have to do something in the meantime while going for the iron. Of course, locations on Rebound are not as extreme. As I said, they're pretty easy apart from the food, so it's quite an easy yet a bit hard for some people, this map. We can see in Kungen's base he has 5 farms. To be honest, I never really understood the way he's building the farms, and the farm fields especially, but I'm guessing it's working well for him.
Farm fields?
Yeah. I mean, these ones
What is wrong with this?
These ones look pretty normal, but he usually makes them a bit strange. And I'm not sure about this one either. Seems like not efficient to me, but...
yes, okay, this one is weird,
yeah.
Kind of weird.
But Kungen is a really good player, one of the best spammers right now, to be honest. So if he's doing something, then I'll just take it for face. I mean, I just take it for granted, and I'll just trust him, because he's far better player than myself, I guess. His base looks pretty compact too. I like it. I like it.
I like it there. Those farms are very good. They are full now. At least this one.
Yeah, maybe not that good thing
He has
actually.
a lot of corn, and he's making new and stable here.
Yeah.
And yet another farm. He have iron production. A bit late, in my opinion.
How late is it? Kind of 30 minutes. Not many shields and armors produced.
But he made...
Yeah, go on.
He made 3 iron mines at once. So this is good move.
Yeah, it's usually best to do this. Because, you know, the moment you start mining from the iron mountains, usually it's very important the time when you start doing this, for how many troops, how many iron weapons you can make. I think it's kind of obvious why, so I'm not gonna explain it. So it's better usually to make the 3 iron mines as fast as possible, even if you have to make the iron smithies and armor smithies a bit later. And that's because the iron smithies look, I mean, they work quite fast, so I usually, and many players I guess, I usually make the 3 iron mines when having only 2 iron smithies at start, and I make the 3rd iron smithy a bit later, because 3 iron mines are working just enough to let 2 iron smithies work. I hope it wasn't too complicated what I was trying to explain. Basically, iron smithies work a bit faster than iron mines. So one iron mine will be slower than one iron smithy. I think it's clear now.
Right.
Yeah. So if you have a bit more iron mines than iron smithies at some point of time in the game, then it's not a mistake. Because you will need more iron ore later, I guess.
Yes, because you will have time to build coal mines, and this is good when you have. You can make some farms, you know. When you have this free iron mines. After this, you are making iron smithies.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them, and this is quite good. Because most of people are making 1 iron mine and 2 iron smithies.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work long term.
Even short term, I'd say it doesn't really work. If you're doing something like this, then at least make 2 iron mines and 2 iron smithies. But it still makes less sense than making iron mines first. Of course, you have to unlock the iron smithy and then armor smithy and weapon smithy as fast as possible. So you have to make at least 1 iron smithy after you make 1 iron mine, of course. You also need to pay attention to how many coal mines you have, obviously. Anyway, let's take a look at another base, maybe in the left side team for now. How about Raketa?
Raketa...
Not
the big one.
Yeah, it looks big, but it's not that big. I mean, only 6 farms, and it seems quite compact, but then he somehow... Well, he decided to build on the right bottom side of his city. So his iron mines and woodcutters on the top left look a bit disconnected from the city. And seems like he's trying to make his base very compact. I think it's working pretty well. He might need 1 more big farm.
It looks good. It looks good. He have wood on the top and on the left also.
Yeah, seems like the woodcutters are fine. I'm a bit worried about his food, however, just look at the inn. It's not really too full at the moment. He has the bakery,
yes,
so
but
it should
with,
work.
6 farms and working butcher and baker. Really close to the inn.
Should be fine.
It can be good.
Yeah.
And he have
56.
almost 16 serves.
60.
60, yes.
Yeah. So for now it's fine, but I think for such a small city 60 will be enough. So yeah, he's not even making more serfs. Not sure if that's because he doesn't need them or just forgot to use school, but oh yeah, he doesn't need them, I guess. So I'm guessing that's the amount he's aiming for, like 56 or maybe 60. Pretty small base.
This type of town is my type. I love this type. Because
full style, right?
On the edges. I mean, the edges of the town are farms and woodcutters.
Yeah.
From all sides. At the center is really the
core of the city.
All things, yes.
Yeah, all the buildings that are doing something are in the middle. So the serfs will not waste too much time to travel to the sides.
Yes,
for
as I call it,
tasks.
serfs are taking trash from the outside to the inside. At the inside, all of this is happening. This is very good.
I think that's the way everyone should build. And seeing as most of the pro players are doing it like this, I'm guessing that's the proper way to do it. But it's kinda obvious that you should separate your woodcutters and farms from the middle of your base. Because they take a lot of space. As woodcutters are especially annoying because you have no control over the tree planting process. So if you make a woodcutter somewhere in the middle of the base, like here, then obviously you will not be able to make any buildings in that area soon. So just like Raketa has it here, it's better to separate them from the core of the city. Not sure if it's me lagging or Razor all the time. Probably Razor.
He's about between 600 and 800.
Okay, I need 30 seconds, so be right back.
Sound muted. Channel switched. Channel switched. Channel switched. Channel switched. Channel switch. Sound resumed.
Okay, I'm here. How much time till peace time? 18 minutes. I'd like to see full base right now. We're speaking a lot about small bases today. Oh, this is strange. What's happening here? Only 2 farms? Really? Iron only?
Yes, 2 farms.
Interesting. Didn't expect that from Fru.
Where is his market? We have no market yet?
No market yet,
Whoa.
correct. Seems like he... Sorry, seems like
Oh,
he...
this is kind of crazy.
He tried for to make iron only for now. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. No horses either. He's going for spam base, but how much can he make at that rate? He has 30 iron weapons right now, more or less. 60 minutes. Well, he'll at least have 60 troops on peacetime, iron only, but I think he can have more this way. Assuming every building works like intended, but let me see if that's actually the case. He most likely needs to make the marketplace trade something, cause what's his plan? I don't know.
I think he will trade for iron or no?
Yeah, but what he will trade?
Iron.
Yeah, for iron, but that's kinda obvious, because he really needs that, but I'm not quite sure what he's gonna trade. Maybe
He
access.
have no peaks, he have no...
Yeah,
This is
maybe access for now.
access, I think.
Let me see, still didn't
Well,
set
I'm
the
not
trade.
sure.
It's interesting. I kind of thought he's gonna trade the shields, but he'd have to make a pig farm first to unlock the buildings. And
Big
he
farm
didn't
and
do that.
tannery.
Yeah, tannery, obviously. Seems like he didn't do this yet, so not this time, I guess. So like I said, or maybe stone. Yeah, the placement of this on the marketplace should give it away. I'm not sure why I didn't think about it earlier. So he's most likely gonna trade stone. I'm not sure what's the trade rate between stone and iron ore. I'm guessing
It's
something
7
like yeah.
stone for 1 iron ore.
Okay, that's plenty. Oh, okay, there we go. We figured this out. Maybe he was waiting for us to give the answer before he said the trade.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Interesting way to put your wine fields, by the way. What the hell?
Yeah, weird. He'll have about 15. This is my guess. Or this iron it will be very good, and he'll have 60. 65 maybe?
Yeah, that's something I can agree with. 30 minutes till peacetime. Slowing down a bit, but yeah, when he speeds up the production a bit with the marketplace. Does he have the third iron speed? Yeah, he has one. So yeah, we'll see. I guess pretty interesting idea from Fu. Seems like you can see you already saw a few streams in a recent few days, I guess, and I always mentioned how Fu is building, and each time was something different. So I'm guessing he's trying different tactics before the tournament, which is interesting to see and nice. I think we can take a look at boss's base right now. Oh, not a lot of swords, but he should catch up in 20 minutes. Sorry, in 12 minutes without a
12
problem.
minutes is not a lot.
Yeah, but for 20 swords should be fine. 20 something maybe. Yeah, look, he has 5 now.
Yeah.
You can catch up pretty fast. 10 minutes might be even enough. We'll see what happens on peacetime, I guess.
He have enough all, so this won't be a problem to production. This the swords. Iron also.
Leather should be
Full
fine.
smiths.
Yeah, plenty of. He has. Okay. No marketplace yet. Does he have 3 smithies? Yeah, can't see them. I'm blind, I guess, but whatever.
Smithies?
Okay, I see them now. They're on the line. Pretty compact city. Although seems slightly big. I'm not sure why. You probably noticed by now that on this map vineyards are pretty popular, but that's probably a necessity. Like you can see, almost everyone has like nothing in their inns, so you have to make a pretty good food production on this map if you want to have any army on peacetime, that is. He's going for the 3 piggies, 1 stables. He's only now making a meal, which might be a mistake. Sorry, he has one already because he's making a bakery, so I'm not sure.
Meal, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed, he has a bakery already as well. Okay, silly me, never mind. So yeah, his inn seems to be working more or less fine right now, with 2 buildings only, however. Okay, let's take a look at... I think we didn't see Razor yet. How's his food?
Razor, he's becoming back to cam.
Yeah, but I don't think the time spent on not playing Calm has hurt him in any way. I mean, his bases look pretty nice, just like before the break. I think he didn't play for a few months. His food could be better, but I'm guessing he's gonna fix it. Seems like 3 pig farms and 1 stables and 1 bakery is a standard in this game. Nobody's trying something else except for Fu, at least so far. How about the iron? Oh, there's 1 big problem here. I don't think 8 minutes is enough, yeah, to catch up with salt. So, might be a bit
9
difficult.
coal mines. 65 steps, this is very bad. He won't make it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too good. The base doesn't seem that compact. It could be better. Well, actually, he has 9 farms, or at least 8 plus making 1 more. So the base has grown a bit thanks to that. And the way he's making farms, I think it's not really optimal. Just to look at looking for a good example. For example, kungen. Sorry, Raketa, same color, almost. Raketa makes the farms on the right, outside of his base, just like we mentioned before. Kungen, pretty much the same story. Not many buildings here, just a few on the left. And most of the important buildings are here in the right side of the right part of the city. And Razor just doesn't care at all. He made his farms exactly in the middle of the base, which I believe is a bit inefficient. Could be worse, but I think that's not the way someone should build for a small base. And it doesn't seem to be working too well this time, but probably not because of the placement of these farms so much, and more of a problem is the fact that he's lacking a few important buildings here.
Important buildings such as...
his weaponsmith were a bit too late. What about his ladder? How many workshops
ladder
does
is
he have?
okay-ish.
Okay-ish, yeah. 2 workshops working, so it's a bit late as well. So it's not a magnificent base, only 1 horse too, but on Rebound it's kinda hard to have that many horses. So yeah, I'm not sure, I don't really like this base so far, I guess. And oh, the top,
I like
the icing,
wood of this base.
but the icing on the cake is 8 recruits from Razor and 5 minutes till the peacetime. It's not too many, but
yeah, it's very bad.
To be honest, he'll probably have enough recruits for his army, which is kind of a bitter humor, I guess. Yeah, let's look.
10 swords and 20 bows. Yes.
Yeah. Let's look at something more cheerful. 8 horses on Rebound. That's quite nice. About 40 leather already.
Whoa.
Yeah, so both leather and horses, and pretty nice iron. I think we have an MVP here, but it's Kungen, so it's to be expected.
Yes.
Just a bit short on the
This
swords.
guy is magnificent.
Yeah, a bit short on the swords, but I think in 4 minutes he can catch up, and even if he doesn't, who cares? You can be a bit short on swords if that's the only problem with your army on peacetime, obviously. He's set to have about 50 leather, I think. 10 horses already. Whoa, this is insane. And about
Look at
30.
the market.
Whoa,
He's trading
what's he
the
doing?
axes for horses.
Ah, a little boost. Yeah, but I was a bit surprised that he had 7 or 8 horses like half a minute ago, and now he has 10. So I kinda knew something was off. But I thought maybe he was just lucky to have a few in a row. But yeah, seems like he just traded a few axes for horses, which is a really nice idea, especially on a location like this where you can't really make too many horses on Rebound easily, because you really have to care about food. So you either have to go for swine farms pretty hard, or have an early bakery, try to make some vineyards, etc. But you can see that you don't really have to care about wood so much, so you can trade a few axes for horses, and axe for horses is a pretty good trade. You only need 4 axes, and for the militia is much worse than having 1 horse, I guess. You can see he has 11 already. He's training for something else right now? Ah, started training for sausages.
Both for sausage.
That's strange, but seems like he has some food problems. And look at this, 71 serfs only. Pretty nice, I'd say. But his bases were always compact. I'm not quite sure why he doesn't have a shortcut here, but I'm pretty sure it's intended. I always tried to understand the way his road work, the roads are working, the way they're working. It's quite a mystery to me.
I know why he have no shortcut here. Because he want to bring the things to the castle with themselves with this one road from the top to the castle. And if he make the road to the farm connected, then he will make a small cork Small cork
Traffic jam, you mean?
above the castle,
Yeah.
at
Okay.
the entrance.
Okay. There's 1 minute left, even less. So I think I'll just do a quick roundup of the what everyone has in barracks. Boss about 30, 40, and 7 horses. Pretty nice. It's really nice for this map. Progrus about 30, 42, and 6. Also pretty nice. A bit less, but not by far. Dima going for iron only. We missed that one. Quite nice. 23 horses. That's insane, actually. Raketa. Pretty nice army. So the left is prepared for this. For sure. Daan 61 and 9 horses. Even better than Kungen. That's interesting. Razor, seems like I have a bit more time. Oh no, I can't click on anything, but I can still see Razor's army. It's a bit better than I expected. I can't see Fu's army, unfortunately. So I'll try to look at it when we're back in the lobby. Speaking of lobbies, where's the lobby? Okay, need to disable the visibility for a while so you guys don't see the secret password. Hopefully I remember to put it back on. Where's the lobby? Everyone watching the stats. Damn cheaters. Okay, still not here. Still waiting.
Oh, they are so lazy.
Okay, there we go. No password
Mr. Fu.
so far. Let's check the stats of the stream, by the way. Not a lot of people watching. Kinda expected this. I didn't advertise it early enough. So 6 people on Twitch and 6 on YouTube.
It was 7, you know. I saw it.
Yeah, there was a bit more before. We can still do this for 12 people. Don't worry, we're not gonna go anywhere. So what are the expectations? I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. The only player who kinda screwed up was Razor, but it's not that bad. And really, Daan and Kungen seems like they had an internal contest in their team, or whether which of them will have a better army on Rebound. I thought Kungen was really nice, but then I saw Daan and it was pretty freaking amazing. 60 ladder. I don't remember how many horses. Did I say 10?
Probably.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's about
I didn't saw it.
about 30 iron, if I remember correctly. So Daan seems to be MVP and Kungen is closely following him. That being said, however, it's really interesting. Will be really interesting to see what Dima will do. He has about 20 or 30 pikes, I think, and 23 horses.
23 horses
Yeah.
in the barrack, but only 15 shields, something like this.
Oh, okay. So it's not that good, I guess. You know, Kungen has about that many horses then, about 15, I guess. Didn't see his army on peacetime, but we can be pretty sure what he has. So yeah, kinda seems like the right side will win. Bill seems to be having a good winning streak these days. Even if the left side has still nice armies, it's like in any other circumstances I'd probably say that the left side will win with these armies. But the right side just outdid themselves today. Still, I think that Razor might still not be in top form, so when playing against teams like Face Palm or Face Plant, was it? I don't remember the name exactly. Let me look it up real quick, but I think it was Face Plant. Or maybe something completely different. Face Roll, okay. Well,
Face
never
roll.
mind. Yeah, face rolls. Anyway, Desti, Raketa, Dima and Senti should be one of more powerful teams on paper at least. There's also 300 FPS team with Mexican Team Mexican B, Brovar and coaches. Probably the best on the list would be, apart from B, would be Istar with Jack, Bullet Boss and Stocky. I'm not too sure about Faisal either. They might be pretty good, but I'm not sure about Centurion, who is back from a break. I didn't see him play yet. I mean, I know he was playing, but I didn't see how he played. He was pretty good player, however, before the break, so I'm sure he's gonna catch up in no time, just like Razor will. That being said, however, I think Danny should go in for the first squad of bid for the more important games, at least, unless Razor reminds himself how to play on his usual level. Especially after what Danny did yesterday, I think we can be pretty sure he'll be a great spammer. I'm wondering whether it's the Beer Clan making some pre-builds for some logs, or what's the secret of them building so good.
I think every player of the clans, like Beer and Istars, they're making pre-builds for this tournament, especially.
Yeah, I'm just reading what Nocturio said on the YouTube chat. And indeed, you know, the problem is I usually don't know if I'm gonna stream in the evening or not. And that's the biggest reason for under-advertising our streams, I guess. I wish it could be different, but that's just the way it is, I guess. I usually try to stream every day or every 2 days if I have time. Sometimes I have no time in a row for like a week or two, which is worse. But generally the way to advertise a stream properly is probably to post about it like 2 or 3 hours before it happens. We used to have pretty good results advertising this way. Yeah, just like Thunder noticed on Twitch some time ago, we have a new design of the stream. Hopefully it looks a bit better and more professional. At least I'm satisfied with the result. Pauline said it looks alright, so I guess it's fine.
Yes, it's very good.
I wish I could find oh wait, I was supposed to check first barracks, but I can't find them. Okay, 65, just like Pauline said. Okay.
Ha! You see?
Oh, nice. So I'm guessing that the right side will just roll over the left side. I'm afraid this might happen.
Do I see correctly?
What, where? Beacon, please.
Shit. It's full. It's full. Okay, I thought that Razor had 70 recruits, but no. It was first castle.
Whoa, look at this.
I'm sorry.
Razor can't put any bows out. This is a massive disadvantage, but still, I still think they can go like almost 3 versus 4 on the left side and have pretty good result. The other guys are having a massive armies. One thing I did notice, however, is how many wooden weapons Daan is lacking. So his leather jackets are a bit useless. It's still an amazing army, I guess, but of course lacking recruits as well. So maybe
If you will
Kungen
maybe
is...
take some jackets for horses, for example,
What was the trade? 2 or
or
3?
for some food. Jackets for
Uh-huh. Okay, should probably see the scouting. Seems like Danny scouted quite a bit into boss's base and keeps escaping with the horse. Kungen scouts middle. Oh, look at Raketa. I'm not sure if that was a wise decision. What does he have here?
I think it's not wise to go further.
Yeah, okay, he just
my
lost
God.
his entire army, I'm
He's doing
afraid.
this.
Yeah. He really needs help. Just look at this snake. There's no way he can get this in time here. But maybe this risk will pay off. I don't think so, but if he can
I
go
don't think so.
back... Nah,
Crossbows here.
terrible mistake.
It's total badass.
Oh.
This decision was
But okay,
bad.
he
If
can
you
go
don't
back,
run-
he can go back, look. Mr. Fu is very slow. But, okay, Dima is here. This might be interesting. Sometimes mistakes
This is
like
bad
this open
position
the
here.
game.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
kinda worked. Sometimes it pays off to be brave. Nice job from Raketa.
Brave.
Oh, that was very brave, come on. He killed off quite a lot of pikes and didn't lose that many assault fighters. The problem though is that Kungen is here, so they can't really go on Razor and Fu, even despite the low amount of army. They need to wait for Progrus to happen, to move to the bottom. Look at this, by the way. Danny doesn't have that much. This stuff only seemed scary in
Mostly
barracks.
jackets.
Yeah, pretty bad. Okay, Kungen move stop. I think they're gonna do something with boss. Pretty interesting balance right now. But I'm surprised to see Kungen go top. This probably means they're gonna attack someone. Yeah, boss should get the hell out of here. And he escapes to the top, which is not a wise decision, in my opinion. Should be trying to join his teammate somehow. Progress can't really go to the top until he really has to. So for him, I try going to the bottom. It kind of worked though. He divided Kungens and Daan's troops, but the top has a bit more still. The position, however, is a bit better for boss, I think, for defending. He can move in 2 directions here. Oh, Dima's horses are here, by the way. Probably where they are needed. Look at this. That's the plan. Yeah, I think it's a good plan to attack on top. It's like they can hold off against the bottom pretty easily, seeing how Razor's army is so bad. And there's no hope of fixing it soon. He really needs to make effort metallurgist, but doesn't seem like he is doing this. What do they see?
The bottom, the left side is blocking the way on with militia.
Yeah, I think the right side didn't see the horses going to top, so this might be really interesting. When do they see? Right now. Yeah, they're gonna see this.
And now
Yeah,
they can
immediately
see.
going back. Dima should go like this. Or maybe, well, it's not important. He has horses. He can catch up. But boss should go straight in. If they have a plan like this, they should execute it immediately. I'm not sure what they are.
Yes, they are waiting too long.
Yeah.
And they are prepared. They are prepared for defense.
Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen now. Yeah. There we go. Kungen maybe makes a mistake, but probably not. He can surround Progrus pretty easily right now. But there's plenty of horses here, so let's see what happens. Keep on looking on the other fronts if you can. Maybe. Ah, but nothing happens on the bottom. Never
I can
mind.
see only the militia up full. He's trying to go
Oh,
and
interesting.
try sneak attack somewhere.
What a clusterfuck. Okay. There goes the advantage of the left side. Not many horses left. But
Yes,
both
the right
teams,
side is a bit low.
yeah, both teams lost most of their horses so far, and Dima still has some left. So far it doesn't look too bad for their left. Kinda strange seeing so many militia. Seems to work so far. At least will slow down the troops coming from the bottom a bit. I think boss is about to make a critical mistake if Daan catches him, that is, and he will, because boss is not looking, I think. Yeah. Get caught with pikes, because why not? And where's the Raketa? He's trying something here, but I think there was a fight here, because there's not many troops there. And it's pretty bad for Raketa, he can't really do anything. He tried to move most of his troops to the top.
They were just moving. Raketa was moving his troops here.
Yeah.
And they are still fighting.
I don't know why he didn't move more of them when he was doing this. But yeah, just like I thought. Well, boss is kinda breaking through, but I'm afraid it's not gonna be enough to make the left side win, or at least not lose. He should go right here when he can, but yeah, they might still save it, at least the top. Raketa will save some of his bows. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that was a wise decision.
This militia can be weak point.
Oh crap, indeed. They didn't expect that. Yeah, if boss would try to go back at this situation, then it would be much easier for his team to try to defend, but now it's almost impossible. They have a lot of shooters so far. Still, they killed quite a lot here. Not sure why Kungen and Daan were so reckless regarding their troops. But this isn't as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest.
It was pretty interesting fight.
Indeed. And it's not over yet. They can camp a little, make a bit more melee, and well, what about this militia? I think Fu realized that he can't really enter when they have so few troops. I think they should, that might be the plan by the way, I think they should just move to the top with everything and try to attack one base. Lol.
Yes, to go
Razor, come on! Razor.
Razor kind of sleep.
It's a good trade. One horse, maybe even
5
not.
swords.
Yeah, almost. But nice. That was good. You can lose one horse for so many swordsmen. Okay, the left side needs to be a bit more aggressive right now, because you can see what will happen here. Not a lot of troops, but Bossy will be able to go here before the fight happens, and this is a pretty good place for shooting. Shooting, not shitting. Probably both. There's some woods here. Okay, time for some relax from Razor. In the meantime, seems like Progrus is doing something I don't understand. He probably wants to walk over here. But why did he go from the bottom? I'm afraid I don't understand it.
He's trying to hide those troops, maybe?
But why? They already saw them, right?
Maybe they don't know this.
What is Mr. Fu doing?
Look at the fog.
Kinda. I thought they saw them, but... What's the plan of Fu? Not a bad plan, I think. He needs a few bows though. Only has X bows and on the bottom. So it's...
Boss can easily kill this militia with only those bows.
Uh-huh.
It's enough to split them.
What
go
is
to
Raketa
the
doing, by the
top
way?
towers.
Oh! Someone likes his militia a lot. But he might want to make a few bows, but his city doesn't really make really leather right now. Yeah, he has some bows. Yeah, so the bottom should be fine. Dima is helping a bit as well. I think this will easily kill the militia here. I don't want to miss.
Yes, I think so.
I don't want to miss the top fight
And
though.
many towers.
Okay, boss is actually not waiting for the food to come.
Yes, this
And
is
he has
good.
pretty nice bowman army here. Yeah, the problem will start. But boss just divides the troops like a boss. Like a boss, well, no pun intended. Okay, this is pretty bad. And it was obvious this will happen. This is like the worst position possible for boss here. At least for now. Yeah, too much lag. I'm not surprised, the game is lagging out pretty terribly right now. This is really bad for boss, to be honest. Because he just lost his entire army because of the lags, I guess. So now the left side has to make a mistake to try to save something from this. And I'm afraid it's not gonna work. They should leave something for protecting this. God damn it. In the meantime, the bottom doesn't even attack. Ah. This might work for 2 seconds. Okay, boss is making some troops. Not too bad. This would be extremely hard for the left side right now. This will die pretty fast,
Yes,
however.
I think it's almost over.
Probably.
They lost the top.
Almost. I think they can win this on top here if they act fast and go to the left and not right. They still have a better position, look. It's really unlucky, however, that Razor's lag, which is striking back again, made the top lose so many troops. I'm wondering what will happen in tournament when something like this happens, because this was obviously something that players had no control over. There's some rumors about the Chinese team joining, by the way, so this might be especially interesting in the wake of this happening. Anyway, they can still do something from this. Not too much, but there's still some chance. If the right side has not many reinforcements coming and they make a mistake again. And they're kind of doing it. They're spreading their army.
Oh, they have reinforcements. Look at this. It's a lot of mana. And this. Sure again.
Yeah. Maybe the bottom should actually attack. Yeah, just when I said it. Oh, what the fuck, Razor? This is really bad.
Yes, this luck is just simple.
Daddy getting some reinforcements as well. This will be pretty hard. Fighting on the bottom. Not the best position for Razor's troops, but he has plenty of them, so I'm guessing he'll win. If they win the bottom, however, maybe they have a chance on the top, but it's really unlikely. They have plenty of shooters, but they're lacking melee. There's not much they can do here.
So from now, the right team have a really big advantage than go inside 2 towns.
Oh, sneaky Dima. He's gonna kill all of these boss before Fu wakes up, I guess. See, I was almost right. Shit. Almost. But these horses can do a lot to these militias. Look at this. Three horses. 3 brave warriors. None of them dead yet. Still none of them yet dead. And now 1 and 2. And the final one goes down.
Finally.
In the meantime, the defense of boss's base is getting more and more desperate, and it's pretty clear now that while they reach the barracks of boss, that there's no saving it. So I'm guessing it's almost G. Kinda like expected, but I'll be honest, I didn't think the left side will put up so much fight. They should actually win the second fight if not for Razor's lags. I really hate it when such things happen, because there's no control over it, and instead of punishing the team who caused the lag, it's actually the opposite team who gets punished. And there's probably not much you can do.
Oh, this is very sad.
You know, it's pretty annoying. Razor made like no army, had massive problems. I mean, on peacetime at least. I'm curious to see if he fixed his problems. Ha, not really. He generally did a really bad job, and he was lagging, and he still made them win because of the lags. Of course, it's really random because sometimes the lags are helping the opposite team, but it's really annoying that this turned out this way, because it's definitely not what we'd like to see. Someone winning just by chance and against all the odds.
No player likes when he have no control over troops.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see Razor's base then. Maybe mock him for a second. Yeah.
He's
Seems
trading
like
bows for gold now.
his
A full spike
yeah, his in is really nice, by the way. Lots of starving people.
He have 2 ins.
Yeah. Looks like communism.
And this is GG.
Yeah. Everyone almost everyone has quit already. Let's see the statistics. Most kills from boss and kungen. Nice to see at least that boss has some pretty nice stats. You know. Razor's stats don't seem that bad, however. So his problem was only the gold, I guess. The base was working pretty well in the end. Well, okay, he has second worst stats, though. He had kinda big base, and his base produced about as many wares as Mr. Fu's. And bosses? Oh, this is strange. Where's boss? Ah, here. Yeah, but he was invaded, that's why. Okay. Razor and Dima had pretty bad food. Mr. Fu kinda same, but I think it might have been working for him. Yeah, look. No citizens lost. This guy is really good when it comes to making small bases. Just look at his
He had
food
2
graph.
bikers and that's all.
Yeah. His food graph is like between all the players who had kinda decent food and Dima and who was the other guy? Razor, who both had too few food, and you can see they had quite a few citizens dead because of that. When Mr. Fu makes not that much, but he doesn't need too many because he's really keeping the cities as small as possible. Not too many serfs, never. It'd be quite interesting to see the gold stats. You can see that Razor kinda caught up, but it was a bit too late, I guess. And Dima's gold stopped working at all because it was working so fast. That's strange. He didn't see what was the problem, however. But I'm pretty sure.
He had a lot of gold, but
Wait,
the
he
troops
had,
were...
but he had really bad food, and his gold stopped working. I think it adds to itself. Pretty obvious what happened. Must have been the metallurgist guys dying. And he didn't
Probably.
notice. Because gold ore seems actually good. Even better, maybe he traded some. Pretty nice graph of horses from Dima. 40 horses in this game. Far more than anyone else, but obviously he kind of played horse rush, like horse rush / pikes. Maybe it's not the best idea for Rebound though. Okay, so I think that's it. I'd like to thank Pauline for this first stream of her with me.
Thank you, Sado, for letting me in.
And I'd like to make a promise for the tournament games. I'd like to more often take different people here to talk with me about the game. I'll try to get some of the people from the best teams, at least on paper, like Beer, Istar, etc., to commentate the tournament games with me. You know, I'm kind of experienced player. I'm playing this game since quite a few years with all the best guys here, but I'm not that experienced, so I would use some help from the best players for sure. That's when the streams are the best, in my opinion. So I'm gonna try and ask for more people to help me in the tournament streams. So just like I said before, stay tuned for the stream 19 Central European Time tomorrow. We're gonna show you some more information about the tournament that's coming, the 4 vs 4 tournament organized by Russian Army, by Mercenary and Killereus, with a bit of help from me, I guess. And along with Kirill, we'll make a draw of the groups for the tournament tomorrow. Just like I said, there will be 4 groups. And well, I'm guessing that's it. So be sure to be here tomorrow, 19 of Central European Time. Thanks to all of you for watching us, and thanks to Pauline again. And see you next time, guys. Bye.
See ya.